Hello friends, welcome to our channel. So today we are going to do analysis here. As we can see in Apple, here it is trying to make a upside kind of momentum, but here as we can see a selling kind of scenario has just come here. So here if it open near about gap up scenario, or if try to open flat and go upside kind of scenario, like in any kind of scenario, here I am more interested to do short here. Why? Because of selling scenario previously a negative candle is there, so I am expecting a negative kind of scenario here. So after this negative kind of scenario we can expect like a upside move or create a time spent near about this area. But for now, in the upside kind of in this momentum, I'm not interested in buying it, but more interested in selling side of scenario in Apple here. Now in next ABBV here, as we can see here, up this is the gap, here it is, and here it is trying to go upside, but now it is creating a negative kind of momentum. Now if it open gap up kind of scenario, here I can plan to buy here, but if it open like gap down, then also interested towards buy here, because this is the point where buyers can try to come here if it wants to go kind of scenario here. So here I am actually buying kind of here, planning here in ABBV. Next in ABT, as we can see here, actually I am planning for negative kind of scenario, because the momentum, as we can see, it was a very good move. After that it is trying to maintaining, like trying to go in a sideways kind of scenario. So I am not expecting more upside move here. Here it can be a choppiness kind of scenario can come here, but still, and I am expecting a negative kind of scenario here in ABT. Now here I am actually waiting for an upside kind of scenario. Here I try to go upside, then after going upside, here I am waiting for upside kind of scenario. If it go upside this, then we can plan to sell here, sorry, buy here. Now here in ADP, as we were seeing here, that again and again it is trying to hitting this level. So here actually if it open kind of see gap up, then I'm interested more in buying kind of scenario here. But if it open flat kind of scenario, then we can interest towards selling side, because as we can see it is again trying and trying, but still a retracement kind of one can come here, and after this retracement it can try to move upside. Now here next we are just waiting here for a negative kind of scenario. Here it is going in negative trend, so we will just only flow with the go with the flow kind of scenario here. Next here, as we can see, it is trying to create a negative kind of thing, so in more interested towards selling side here. Now here in Amazon, as we can see, this is the point that it is trying to maintain like a resistance, and which act as a support kind of thing here. So here we can plan to upside near about this level, plan to make a upside kind of scenario, buying kind of momentum near about this level. We can plan here. If an upside kind of opportunity see, then we can plan to go for it. Here in ABGO, it is like building a momentum kind of thing is happening here. So here actually I am bullish in this, but if it like try to flat and go, then I am interested kind of thing. If it open gap up, then we can't do anything. So it can be a confusing scenario here, so we have to take care of that also, and cannot like because this is the point. After this point, and if it go like gap up, then this point here is a resistance also. So a selling kind of scenario can also come here, and after the selling we can plan for a buying kind of scenario. But let's just wait and see how it gonna work. Next in BA here, as it is in like a range kind of scenario where see a parallel channel kind of thing is there. So here it is at the upper channel, so we'll just going to wait like to come on the lower levels, then after that it try to go upside kind of scenario here, like a parallel channel kind of scenario. So here for now, in next session we can plan for selling side of scenario. If it open gap down, then we can plan to buy near about this level. So let's just see where it open. Next in BIP, let's just follow the trend. It's still in negative, so just we will plan towards negative side. Here in CSTR again, as we can see, it is after this buying it is trying for a negative. So if this continuous selling pressure come here, then we can plan like it can make a similar kind here, this kind of scenario which we can plan here to buy here, but for now it is for negative side, so we will just going to wait for and look for negative kind of opportunity here. Here there is nothing because it's like a confusing kind of scenario, because here as we can see, when it was near on the top it created a bullish kind of pin bar kind of scenario hammer, and after that it come down, then here again similar kind of thing is happening. So see, after this it is created a confusion kind of scenario, so here again it can create a confusion for now. So let's just ignore here. Here there is nothing in EA. Here actually I am waiting for a negative kind, because as we can see this is the level it was trying to support, and it is looking like it is break and taking as a retracement kind of thing here. So our first view here can be towards sorting side, so I'm interested to a selling side here, not in buying side near about this level. Here in HD it is look like a range kind of scenario where it has been catch. If we see here, then it is looking like a range kind, it is in range. So here what we are going to do is that let the range continue kind of scenario. So here we can plan to sell negative side and upside, like see if it wants to break this range, then it has to like make candle near about this. Like I'm not expect this to be like from top of the range to low of the range in a single shot. It can be like see this try to go downside, here it make a candle either bullish or negative. If it give bullish, then it can be very good. After this bullish candle, if we try to break this level, then we can plan to short here, but here it is coming from near about top of the range to low of the range in a single shot, then I'm little bit of less interested here. It can break in single shot if any news is there, but still I'm not too much interested in a single shot. Here I'm expecting for now at least a negative side, positive side, then plan for negative side if we want to break the range. If it make a positive kind of scenario here, then we can plan for buying kind of scenario here. So let's just wait here for selling side whether it comes or not. If also if it open gap up kind of scenario, then we can plan for buy here. Here next it is creating again green bullish kind of scenario here, and here a behavior if we see here is that the low here it is making is a continuous like shifting upside. Here if we see each candle low, it is continuously shifting. So if it open kind of gap down kind of scenario, like breaking the low kind of this, then this is the like sign that the buyers here interested are kind of less interested kind of scenario here. Or if it open like either gap up or gap down, I'm interested towards selling side. So let's just wait here. Here it is in range, so let it go, ignore, nothing is here. I am bullish in this, we can plan to by here. So let's just wait how it gonna work or not. If it open gap down, after this gap down, not interested to do sell, but like here as we can see a trend line kind of thing is going here. So if it open gap down, after this gap down it goes here down, do retest kind of thing, then this is the point we can try to sell or try to catch. But until that we can plan for buy near about this level. So let's just wait how it gonna work. Now here as we can see here it is trying after this, see, after this selling scenario it is trying to move upside. Now here it is making a cup type of scenario, so here I am waiting for, like, if it make a range kind of scenario then it can be like a cup and handle kind of scenario, so we can plan to buy here. But for now I am expecting a negative kind of scenario, and it can also create a volatility. Why? Because here is a trend line which is trying to following, it is trying to following, so here upside kind of scenario can also be possible here. So for that reason let's just wait here, and because it can tricky to sell here and or buy near about this range, because this is the point where buyers can again try here. So let's just wait here and see how it's gonna work. Here nothing is here. Here actually if it open gap up then we can plan for buying kind of scenario. If it open flat then we can plan for selling side, or if it open the gap down then I'm interested towards a buying kind of scenario here. Next in LLY, see, in LLY it is creating on so smaller time frame it is creating a trend reversal kind of scenario. But the thing here is that, see, here it has break this level. Now after breaking this level I'm not interested like to short here in a particular scenario. Like if it open gap flat kind of scenario and it will try to go down, then I am not interested towards selling. But if it given upside kind of scenario I am interested towards a buying side here. So and the next, if it open gap up also, in also not interested toward like selling side indirectly. I will just waiting for if we try to go upside, and if this level make as a resistance kind of area we can plan to sell here near about this level. And if it open gap down kind of scenario, in this scenario I am just waiting for an upside kind of scenario. So if it open gap down kind of scenario then we can plan to buy near about this level here. Now here is nothing, here is also nothing, it creates like creating a choppiness kind of scenario. So just wait here. Here in MCD it is trying to create a pole and flag kind of scenario. So if it open gap up then we can plan to buy here. Here there is nothing, it is trying to volatility kind of thing is happening here, so I'm not too much interested here. Here an interesting kind of thing is that buying pressure come here, after this buying a selling pressure come again, it is trying to go upside. Now this is the point where buyers are trying to defend, this is the point where buyers are trying to defend here. So the thing here, if it open like, if this go above this range, this is the range, like if this go above this then we can plan to buy here. But the thing is if it go below this then this is the selling point kind of thing can be happen here as for next session. But for on the bigger perspective this is kind of retracement for me. So a healthy, if a healthy upside push come here then a negative kind of scenario, then we can plan to short near about this level in the future. But for now we are like if it open gap up or gap down, let's just wait and see how things gonna work out here. Here in MS there is nothing, it is creating a range. Here in MS it is creating a range kind of scenario, so we will just going to wait to let just do move in near about this range. And if we try it, if we open gap down kind of scenario, we can plan to short here. And if it open gap down kind of scenario, we can plan to short here. Here in Microsoft, a very interesting kind of scenario is happening here. See, near about this level, it is like in range kind of scenario where it is trying to like do moving in this range on the daily time frame. Now here, as we can see, if it come near about this lower level of the range, what happen is that it just create a 1 2 bullish candle, and in 3 it like leave this area, it below area it leave, like the lower levels it leave kind of scenario. Buyers come and take uh, the price upside here. Here a similar kind of situation, 1 2, I'm just counting only bullish side, 1 2 3 bullish candle and 4, and here we go. After this it is go, and here again a similar, like see 1 2 3, it has already created 4 candle. Now if it don't create a bullish candle here again, then a sharp selling kind of scenario can also come here, because as we can see it is trying very hard to go upside. So if it open like a gap down kind of scenario, we can plan to short here, or if it open flat or gap up, then we can plan to buy here. Here in Nvidia, as you can see here, it is creating a buying kind of candles here continuously. So here I am planning for a selling kind of scenario here. If it's open gap up kind of scenario, then we can plan to short here, or if it open gap down, then in gap down let it first try towards upside, then after this upside we can plan to sell on this selling kind of scenario here. So let's just wait where it try to open. Here there is nothing here, it's like in middle of the range, so let it wait to cross either side. Here we can plan towards negative. See here it is trying to go upside and upside, but here after so many attempts kind of thing here, and after this making a bullish kind of candle, it try, but again sellers come here. So here if it open gap up and try to break upside, then we can plan to buy near about this area. Until that we can plan to sell here, because it has created too much kind of thing to defend near about this zone. So if it break down, then a selling pressure can also come here. So we'll just going to wait whether it open flat or gap up kind of scenario. Here as we can see, it tried to go upside, but a heavy kind of selling pressure has just come here. So here what are we going to do is just see, when previously a heavy kind of selling pressure kind of come here, it try to open gap up and create a bullish kind of scenario here. Again if we see here, it created when a selling pressure come here, again similar kind of thing happen here. So again if we see, like there are many multiple kind of scenario where it tried to like create a negative candle and bullish candle like come here. So here if it again open either negative gap up or upside, then we can plan to buying side. Like our first view, it is towards buying side of opportunity. So if we try to go upside, we can plan to buy here. So let's just wait where it try to move, and this is also a resistance type of area. So we have to be like careful also. If it open gap up kind of scenario and try to move, then also we have to be careful near about this area. Here there is nothing, it is trying to move upside, so let it go. Here again there is nothing in here. Here actually I am planning to upside kind of scenario because it is continuously making a negative kind of flow here. So if here if it open either gap up or gap down, I am like interested towards the buying side of scenario. Here we are just waiting and waiting for see the momentum. It has created a very steep kind of angle it is created. So either it open gap up or gap down. I am interested towards negative side. Like in gap down also it has to break this level also, because as we can see it is like trying to move upside. As we can see the lows are here shifted towards upside. So for gap down, let it break the low here, and for upside let it go where it wants to go. If we see a selling kind of scenario, we can plan to short here by seeing a proper opportunity, a proper trend reversal kind of scenario, or a breakout failure kind of scenario. Like it try to move upside, pause, try to break upside, this breakout failure happen, then we can plan to short near about this area. So let's just wait. Here there is nothing, let's just wait here, again wait here. Here it is looking for a negative kind of scenario, so we can plan towards negative side. I'm not kind of bullish in this until some news is there, but for now more interested towards selling side here. Here there is nothing, here there is nothing here. Here in vortex, as you can see, after this upside move, a selling scenario, after the selling scenario it is trying to retrace kind of scenario. Now if it open gap up kind of scenario, we can plan to buy here, but until that we can plan for a negative side. And also here a trend line kind of scenario is also there, so let's just wait here where it follow kind of scenario.